Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to format a drive, reformat it, expand the space, copy it across onto other drives like from a hard drive to an SSD, or even just how to completely wipe blank, just say a micro SD card. Now what you're going to want to do or want to get is a software called IOMI Disk Partition Software or Partition Assistant. The reason why this one is especially good is very simply because if you're on here, oh, not that one, if I click on Learn More and go down, it's free, and it's actually a very solid piece of software that you can do quite a lot with. Um, with it being free, the fact it's free, and you don't have to pay anything for it, which is what makes it so, I think, which is what's like desirable. I mean, this also website they also have other things for servers or for various different things. They're quite a good company. So what you're going to want to do is download this and just open up here. And the reason why I found it especially useful is because if I show you here this disk 4, this is a micro SD card that would go into a Raspberry Pi. And if I go here, see, and Raspberry Pi, and I can change basically, I've got Berry Boot on here, which is like a multiple operating system setup. And it only shows me the 60 megabytes that has been allocated for the Berry Boot, for the main portion of it. Or in fact, if you install Kali or just Raspberry or anything, it only show you a very basic version or very small amount of what's actually there. And you may think, okay, fine, just reformat it and everything will be perfectly fine and dandy. You go to Properties, oh no, it's not Properties, go to Format, and you go to Capacity, and oh look, you've still only got 61 megabytes capacity. And again, this is because Windows not only can only use it, but the reason why only you can see it is because only Windows can see this small portion here. This unallocated is just stuff that hasn't been used up yet, or allocated very simply, and that's the actual got the operating systems of various different setups like maybe Kali or RetroPie or various different things like that, which is then very useful. So, for example, if I wanted to, if I click on disk 4 and I want to delete all partitions, so you can wipe individual ones or combine different ones, but if I just click on disk 4 and do delete all partitions and wipe all data on the hard drive, yes, unallocated, and you just click apply, proceed. It may take approximately, that's just not true, yes, and I'll go through the process of wiping it essentially. And don't worry, it's not going to take that long, especially because I don't actually have much stuff on there. And this is, not only is it really good for doing something like this, where you can start blank and have a fresh micro SD card to use or however you want to, but when I was migrating, this hard drive here, disk 2, used to be my old operating system hard drive before I got an SSD, and they have an option here to migrate OS to SSD, which is very, very incredibly useful. Not even if you didn't have that, you can. There is a partition copy wizard, or there is actually, I know there's another one to just very simply, or a disk copy wizard. So I think when I did it, I don't know why, I just must have missed out or something, but I think I did disk copy, copied everything from disk 2 to disk 1. However, disk 2 is about twice the size. You can evidently see. But again, the beauty of this is I could reformat disk 2 down to just say 200 gigabytes, because I only used about 150 at the time, down to 200 gigabytes just with all programs and everything, and have unallocated. Then when I copied that partition over onto disk 1 here, I had my operating system completely on disk 1. And I did some pre-OS stuff, and it worked really well. And that's why I'd actually highly recommend using it, because it's just so efficient in whatever it does. Although I would recommend using Migrate Os to SSD. That's probably better than whatever I did, really. But yes, And there's also, I'm sure there's also other options, so you can convert it, make virtual media, make virtual media very useful. These are very windows to go that, they're very useful application, very useful different programs you can use. And so you can, it's taking longer than I thought. You can, I think I'll just stop now, it will basically delete it, and as you can see, unallocated, and it's unallocated, and you can also then change the format very easily in, as I show you there, the format. So if I wanted to format this into exFAT or whatever, to something else, I can, and it's very easy to change the formats with this as well, if just say it's not quite in the right format that you may want it to be in, which is, it is a very incredible use of software, so I would suggest using it. Well, thank you very much for watching. Like, rate, subscribe, share with your friends, or click the subscribe button on the screen here. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.